What's up, YouTube Revolution? Zombfected Gaming 349 at your fingertips. Welcome to Dying Light 2 Tuesday. One of the regular series that we do on this channel for weekly streaming. The last few weeks have not been so weekly with this series, but it's always here to stay. Just because we take breaks from it sometimes. If we got a lot of busyness, stuff like that. But anyways, we're gonna add the our thumbnail in. We got a lot of playthrough series going on at the moment too. So yeah. Let's see. Okay. One second, guys. There's a little glitch and stuff going on YouTube Studio and stuff where it's saying that I have another Dying Light 2 Tuesday stream coming up, actually as a glitch, which is so weird. I need to delete it. There we go. Sometimes this live with PlayStation thing, sometimes it's glitchy and then it does that. Come on, let me just delete it. There we go, finally, I think. There we go, so now people get confused by that. I'm doing it right off mobile right now, that's why. Okay, let's open up chat, guys. Sorry about that. There you go. All right, let's see who's here. Now, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button as well, too, guys. All right. Hey, Giltendi and Ghost Killer and Dreadnought Warrior. How's it going? Yep. Let's see. Hey, Smoke. All right. All right, no problem. All right, Smoke. Yeah, hit that like button, too, Smoke. All right? All right, let's do this. There we go. All right. Can't wait for your new stickers. Yeah, that's awesome, Dreadnought. I'm so excited for you to get the stickers. Oops. Oh, crap. Hey, Alberto, how's it going? Not doing good. Let's see what we got. What can we use? Sheep Taco Man will be live on Helldivers 2. When? Don't know. So Dreadnought says, recently you got banned for 3 days on Reddit for the second time. You guess some people don't like jokes and always twist your words. Oh really? What were you doing on Reddit? Like what's Reddit? Which Reddit page was it? Last of Us jokes and gun memes? Oh. Hey Battlefield, how's it going? Reminds you of COD Zombies. Only a little bit. Wait, this is way better than COD Zombies. Yeah, old COD zombies are great. Like World at War and Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, I think they're the best. Hey, Orchard Fudge, how's it going? I'm doing good, Orchard. What's this? Why do I have other people paying for my YouTube? What are you talking about, dude? Talking about memberships? You can't $2 for your channel? What are you talking about, dude? Hey, Golden Stripe, how's it going? The GTA 4 port is potentially being made for the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S. Yeah, I heard about them. I heard about that actually. Reputable sources. It's been a minute since you've been on a stream. How am I doing? Good. I've been making more videos and shorts as of lately too. And they've been doing pretty well, those shorts actually. They're getting a lot of views. Be right back, Alberto says. Did I ever play the first one? What are you talking about? I'm talking about Dying Light, of course. I wouldn't be a Dying Light channel for nothing if I didn't play the first one, obviously. I played the first one. I played the second one. I played the following. I played, the only Dying Light I ever played was Dying Light Bad Blood, which is a PC exclusive Battle Royale game that Techland canceled. Hey, TV, how's it going? Golden Stripe says, yo, that's awesome that your channel's doing well. I hope I am also, yeah. Yeah, it's going good. I'm enjoying playing the GTA 4 playthrough. It's so fun. I really missed that game, so yeah. And even if a PS5 port or remaster or whatever comes out, I'll do GTA 4 playthrough once again, even when that comes out. I just really hope it comes with all the episodes from Liberty City. That's really what I hope for. I have no opinion, Empty Abyss. I think they're both great games. Both Dying Lights are my, I like them equally, man. Usually I don't tend to, say what everyone else says. I have my exact own opinion, and I think they're both solid games. Dying Light 1 and 2. Both have their, I would say, you know, pros and cons about each other, I'd say, yes. But that's all I would say. There's things that Dying Light 1 does better than 2, and there's things that Dying Light 2 does better than 1. What about story-wise? Well, I would say Dying Light 2's story and stuff it's an alright story, I would say. Not the most amazing one, like it should have, like, because they sacrificed what's it called? Chris Avallone from the project, obviously. It's like a long time ago. That's why it took so many years for Dying Light 2 to come out. There were so many like rewrites of the story and stuff. So there could have been a better story and stuff. But, you know, I would say the atmosphere, the gameplay of this game, everything like that, it's all fun. Everything together. And Dying Light 1 also too, it's really great as well too, I would just say. I would just say it's a pretty good story, I'd say. So we got here, Dreadnought Warrior says, not gonna lie, Reddit allows, what do you call that? Let's see. Come on, all messages. There we go. There. Allow people to false reports. Same thing on Instagram or PlayStation. No evidence needed. What else we got here? What are my thoughts on GTA 4 coming to PS5? I'm gonna wait until Rockstar says something. You know, it does seem reputable, and it sounds like it is something that might be coming true sooner or later. But then again, I'm still waiting on Rockstar actually, so that's why I haven't made a video on it yet. But I see other people have. But I'm gonna wait. Let's see. So Golden Straight says, there is literal people who have decided subreddits hating on Dying Light 1. It's kind of sad hating on a game. These people are full-blown adults. Not meant to say report twice. Dreadnought says. Does it have DLC? Yeah, it has one story expansion right now. I think there's only going to be at least one story expansion only for this game, because the second DLC was turned into a game, Dying Light the Beast, which is coming out this summer. But I heard that there's a potential that it could get delayed to the fall, possibly. Do I see Gears of War is coming to PlayStation? Yeah, I saw it on the PlayStation Store. Yep, I did. I was like, wow, it's like so much Xbox exclusives are now coming to PlayStation 5 all these years later. That's actually kind of funny, I gotta admit. Say, I heard something about Halo coming to PlayStation 5. I think it's kind of Halo Master Chief Collection, right? And then, as well, Forza also came to PlayStation as well, which is Xbox exclusive as well. So, what's going on? There's so many like Xbox exclusives coming to PlayStation, but I don't think we would ever see any PlayStation exclusive on Xbox though. So I don't think we'll ever see Last of Us or Uncharted on Xbox. I don't think so. What else we got here? Let's see. Dreadnought Warrior says, if you get banned again, you'll be so angry. Censorship is real. Yeah. And then, yeah, Battlefield has Forza. Yep. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. And then Goldstray says, yeah, but Xbox have said they aren't doing exclusive games anymore. Okay, so that may be a factor, I guess, into the why. So maybe they are like, yeah, let's just get all these previous exclusive Xbox games to be available to PlayStation. So it's like Dead Rising 3, guys, was a Xbox exclusive and still never came to PlayStation. Why is that? I don't know why, but hopefully one day we'll see maybe like a remaster of Dead Rising 3, because that game was very underrated. I like the Dead Rising games, but I think Dead Rising 3, I think it has to be my favorite, honestly. I like it a lot because like I didn't get to play it as much and stuff, but I just like the gameplay. I like the overall tone. I like how the story is dark in Dead Rising 3. And I liked Nick Ramos as well in that game too. Battlefield loves the graphics on Forza. And Dreadnought says something you somehow don't believe that, but what? You hope we can go into the third person Dying Light the Beast? I don't know about a third person on foot, but I do know that there's going to have third person for driving, though. They're having third person and first person driving in Dying Light the Beast. But there is also the Dying Light 2 is going to be getting console mod support at some time in the near future, and whatever mods, like since there are third person mods on Dying Light 2 on PC, and I'm sure there's going to be a way to implement that onto console at some point, and we could probably actually play Dying Light 2 in third person. So whenever you guys, at some point, whenever there's like mod support, you never know, you could see me playing Dying Light 2 in third person. The problem is, though, is that the third person's a little janky in the mod, but there are modders, I think, trying to improve the third person mod to making it look better, actually. So I actually wonder how that will look. And it's cool that Techland actually are like wanting to collaborate with modders, which I like a lot. Modders are really awesome to collaborate with. And what we got here? So, Dreadnought Warrior says, you somehow don't believe that Xbox exclusive games will be out for PS5. Battlefield says, you're going to start playing a lot of mod games. Oh, so are you asking if I'm going to be modding games? I got to learn how to mod on PC still. I'm actually not an expert at it or anything like that. And so Golden Stray says, so Dying Light 2 will be like Fallout 4 with console mods. Kind of like that, yeah. I think it will be like that and stuff, but like, I wonder if the mods will be easier to install like in the game on the console than Fallout 4. I had a bit of troubles with the Fallout 4 console modding. I do know that Skyrim Remastered does it as well, I think, right? Console modding? I believe so. Because Bethesda like modding, like it when the modders mod their games. Daytime now. Oh. So Golden Strike says, "Some, do you remember that Dying Light YouTuber? His name is Spider Games. He came across his channel recently. Spider's Games. I think I do. Remember him. I think. Crap. I haven't been watching too much YouTubers as of late. Actually, been binge watching TV series a lot more. Actually." Dr. John Global says 10 likes, including you. All right, thank you so much, guys. If you guys are really enjoying the stream, hit that like button too, as always, guys. Yeah, I remember who you are. I know exactly how you talk as well, too, in terms of texting, Dr. John Global. You went from John Hayen to ice cold beer chicken wings, and you went to, let me think. I know you went through a lot of names. That's what I do know. And then you just went to the name of John. That's what I do know. Ah, oh, crap. Have I read your description on YouTube yet? I think I might have before. I don't remember what it said though. But glad to see you're still supporting Mr. John Global, Dr. John Global. I meant. You still remember the Zombfected Revolution? That's great, man. The Zombfected Revolution community. It's great to be back on YouTube, Dr. John Global says, by watching and supporting me. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. But I gotta admit, though, that name that you had, Ice Cold Beer Chicken Wings, oh man, that was funny. It cracked me up, I definitely gotta admit. Golden Star says, yeah, you haven't been watching a lot of YouTube either. You're working and starting to read more recently, and you play golf on your days off. Interesting. Golfing. Have you ever did golfing with Joel and Abby before? There's actually golf clubs and stuff that has a picture of Abby on the golf club, and there's actually golf balls actually that have Joel's face on it. They actually have stuff like that. It's actually funny how they have stuff like that. This is your new YouTube channel, as your old channel, your old mobile phone got stolen back in April 2025, and the details are... Oh dang, let's see. The details are available on your description on your YouTube channel. Okay. Sounds good, Dr. John Global. I have to maybe check it out. And then see, Golden Stripe says, no, that's a golf tournament you didn't want to attend. That's a golf tournament you didn't want to attend. Oh crap. Your name is John Hen on Discord. It says, am I far into the story of the GTA 4 walkthrough? Well, I'm actually going to be going to meet, to be doing the first Patrick McCreary mission. The next part, which will be tomorrow. On Wednesday, I'll be doing the next part. I think it'll be part 4, I think. We'll be doing. So we get to see Packy McCreary. I started working for Francis McCreary as well too. Oh man, my favorite mission, the 3-leaf clover. I can't wait for that one. I'm gonna be so excited to play that again. It's been a long time since I played that mission, and I am super excited. I loved Nico's lines in the mission. You ain't gonna die for the bank's cash. I think something like that. Your favorite GTA 4 mission is Master and the Molotov. Oh yeah. That one too. Anybody else we got here? So your name is John Han on Discord, Dr. John says. Alright. And we got 80080 here. 6 months of membership from 80080. It's amazing. You did a Nazi Fight Club in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Oh, that's good, man. And what else we got here? I think, yeah, we're caught up. Another good mission in GTA 4 is that special someone. I remember that one too. Welcome back again, Alberto. We're all looking for that special someone. I remember that saying too. Nico Bellic. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Dang. Oh yeah, so Golden Stripe, like in my most recent GTA 4 part as well too, I ended up making a really funny short of me kind of getting frustrated about French Tom got me arrested really fast in GTA 4 actually. Holy crap, I almost thought I was gonna die right there. French Tom actually almost got me, well, he actually did get me arrested, I meant. And then, yeah, which was crazy. It's like, I was trying to shoot at him and stuff, and then the cops immediately were waiting outside of the diner. That's what happened. Tom Rivas, right? That's his name in GTA 4. The French Tom guy. Yeah, I mentioned if you shoot French Tom, the Russian Mafia and Hope Beach will shoot me. Yeah, instead of the Russian Mafia shooting at me, it was actually the cops and stuff that were just waiting outside and they arrested me like right away on the spot. And the funny part is I was trying to press a bunch of buttons on my keyboard and Nico did not resist arrest. He actually just complied with the arrest and got arrested. And then I added a thing where it said 10 years later, and then I got my revenge on French Tom. That's what happened. So I made it look like Nico was arrested for 10 years, and then Nico went to the exact same diner 10 years later and found French Tom there and just beat him up instead of shooting him, so he doesn't draw attention to the cops. That's pretty much what it was, how I made that short. JBK Hester has his workout routine going on, I see, and his legs are hurting. He must be putting those strength into the hamstrings, I guess. So, Nico, the good law-abiding citizen, you guess that's why he let the cops arrest him. I'm working quads right now. JBK, do this type of workout, what I'm doing. Can you work out like this? Oh crap. Damn you. Where's HUD at though? I turned it off to make it more immersive. Ah. Damn spitters as well are messing me up. Oh no! I was trying to do a drop kick in the air. There we go. Yep, heads-up display disabled for that immersive experience, JBK, and I love it. So the amount of GTA 6 analysis videos in your recommendation is crazy. The trailer is like 2 minutes, and these YouTubers are stretching it out. Yep, they know that it's they know that they won't be getting GTA 6 for another year, so they're having fun with it and making a lot of money off of it, basically. Hey, Bernadian. Zom, you're about to start another playthrough of Call of Duty World War. You love that game. You need more World War II games to play. Alberto says Jason Duval is going to be a goated protagonist. I believe so, yeah. I'm going to read the rest. Let's see. I think I missed something. Yep. Let's see. Alright, I think I caught up. You tried the Saboteur like a month or two back and you didn't like it? Man, that game is actually really good. I love it, actually. The Saboteur is such a good game. Like, it's an open world, game, literally. It's like, it reminds me of... It's like a mix of so many games, and I usually love like the mix of like so much formulas of different games put together. Like, the reason why I like it so much is because it reminds me of this one game when I was a kid. Also, okay, I need to pause for this definitely when I'm talking about the Saboteur, because the Saboteur has, obviously, it feels, there's so many people and stuff that say that they want an Assassin's Creed game in World War II, yet World War II might not work for Assassin's Creed. Some people are saying, of course, especially from hardcore Assassin's Creed fans. But, you know, you got a game that's like Assassin's Creed, set in World War II. The Saboteur is like Assassin's Creed. And you also have a formula of similar to GTA to it. You can kill anybody in the game if you wanted to, but instead of getting cops after you, the Nazis come after you as a wanted level in the game. And, yeah, the parkour system is fun in that game. There's a lot of vehicles to drive. Paris is pretty good. It's really nice in it. And I do like how it's not just Paris as well. There's a countryside in that game too. So yeah, I really do like that. And I'm happy that it's still on Steam. I'm happy that the game never got delisted like Mercenaries did years ago. Let's see. You haven't finished Call of Duty World War II campaign yet either. You need to, LOL, Jimmy K says. Golden Stripe also says, yeah, it's crazy, man. These GTA 6 clickbaiters can't... clickbait the date GTA 6 comes out, because Rockstar said when it's coming out. So these GTA 6 clickbaiters will do anything for money. Yeah, and then JBK says, any other World War II game you should play besides Call of Duty World War? You need more to play. You don't know what, though. Commando Strike Force. Yes, play that one. I sent you a picture of the game before. It's a really cool game. I don't know if you can find it on Steam or anything like that. I don't think it is on Steam or whatever. Maybe find some way to get it. Commando Strike Force is a really cool game. It honestly is like a mix of Call of Duty and a mix of Hitman at the same time too, because there's a character in the game that you can play. He's like this deep behind enemy line spy and stuff, and he also knows how to speak fluent German because he's half American, half German, I think. And he also can wear all these like different Nazi uniforms. So if you get like the highest ranking uniform, you are completely safe. But if you get spotted by a higher ranking Nazi and stuff that sees you in a lower ranking outfit, they will actually immediately know that you are an imposter. So if you, of course, make sure that you get access to all the higher ranking officers and stuff, you have a better chance of keeping your disguise unnoticed and stuff. That's actually how the game works. So it's really cool. You got to play that one. The one character is also a sniper too, so the game is kind of like Sniper Elite. There's 3 characters. One character goes completely guns blazing. He leads a team and stuff. So basically, he runs your Call of Duty like missions. The one spy character, he runs your missions similarly to Hitman, because you're stealing uniforms and all that kind of stuff too. And he also what's it called? He has he can do a lot of really good stealth kills and stuff too. So yeah, it's what makes it a lot like Hitman and stuff. I think there's like a lot of environmental kill stuff that you can do too in there. And then there's also the sniper character too, which is similar to Sniper Elite. And with the Saboteur as well too, of course, with all the disguises that you can get to. That's what really reminded me of that game Commando Strike Force since I was a kid, because I played Commando Strike Force a lot as a kid. I grew up playing so many World War II games. So yeah. But yeah, you got to try out maybe the Medal of Honor games too, JBK, if you've never played those, because Medal of Honor is the reason why Call of Duty was born. Let's see. Hell Let Loose is good too, Golden Strike says. So the Bernadian says, you, something goof up. I don't know what you're talking about. You start the Blood Moon on 7 Days to Die and lost your camp, so you got to start over. Dang, that sucks. You lost your camp. And then JBK says, wait, forgot. Pro is doing a veteran campaign on World at War this month. You don't know when though. Yeah, I don't know actually either. Yeah, I think he did. He did say that, actually. He even told me that before, too. He really wanted to do a World at War veteran playthrough and stuff in co-op. So Bernadian also says, next time, if I go back in 7 Days to Die, join your lobby, and you'll have a lot of good stuff. Okay. I'll let you know whenever I go on 7 Days to Die. It's been a minute since I've ever been on that game, actually. You want to do the veteran playthrough with him, too? Yeah, I really do, too, man. You beat the game twice on veteran, once by yourself and once with a friend, so you think you're a worthy candidate. We're a worthy candidate, so you know what you're doing. Yeah, that's cool. Yes, but he's doing a few playthroughs, so he's busy. You're sure you'll get to it. Yep. He's still busy with Days Gone as well, too. I've been kind of watching his Days Gone a bit time to time when I have the time to watch it. There's this dude behind you jump roping. Oh, you're in the gym. The guy's jump roping. Like that fast? You're on leg extension. Nice, JBK. It's so cool how you always like to watch my streams in the gym. You get to say what's going on in the gym. You gotta get to your workout. You've been slacking watching the stream. Alright. Work out and watch the parkour at the same time. Alright, I'm gonna keep up the parkour and stuff to get you working out, JBK. You gotta get this adrenaline rush going. Yeah, you gotta play the game, Gretty. You definitely gotta. This game is like 3 years old, man. It's yeah, man. Ooh. Yeah, you've been watching that Dying Light YouTuber NoviX recently. Good Dying Light YouTuber. Yeah, I like NoviX. Yeah. Man, I just want another Dying Light the Beast trailer or gameplay demo to come out soon. Yes, sir. GTA 7 will come out before Pro gets to Dying Light, LOL. That's what JVK says. There's so much things that the professional actually like praises about Days Gone as well too. That Days Gone has certain elements that Dying Light has. Like the whole inhibitor thing. The whole inhibitor thing in Dying Light 2, when you go to inside the quarantine zones, the GRE quarantine zones, to grab those inhibitors to upgrade. Let me see, where's skills? This right here, you see this? So health and stamina. Health and stamina is definitely very similar to when you go into those Nero checkpoints in Days Gone to go upgrade your health and stamina as well. So similar, same thing. Maybe I think Dying Light 2 might have gotten that idea from Days Gone, actually. If you're still here, Alberto, probably you think so, right? Let's see. The day after you die, Pro will post the first part of Dying Light 1. Yeah, so Alberto, you know what I'm talking about, right? What I was talking about? You didn't like the inhibitors in Dying Light 2. That's the only thing you didn't like. Golden Stripe says. Yeah, no, trying to find all the inhibitors might get a little tedious and stuff. But I definitely gotta say, I do enjoy. I did enjoy going after the inhibitors in those quarantine zones. It gave you a reason to go inside those quarantine zones. So yeah, the Nero like injectors. So I really wonder with those Nero injectors. They're so similar to the inhibitors. That's what they were like, and it makes me wonder if Nero and the GRE are pretty much up to almost the same thing. I wonder if Nero are trying to study the freakers and stuff and turn them like into what's his name at the very end? what's his name at the very end and stuff with the secret ending, the Nero agent. Like I know his name, I just can't think of it right now for some weird reason. O'Brien. Okay, yes, O'Brien. Yep. So yeah, O'Brien is he is a sentient freaker basically. He's a sentient freaker, and that was the cliffhanger that was going to lead to Days Gone 2, and I'm guessing that they're going to be some sort of like evolution on humanity or something, and they're probably going to focus as maybe some of those guys as the villains or something. Those sentient freakers. That's what I found so interesting, and that's why I think Days Gone 2 should get a sequel. Kyle Crane arrives in Haran, Dying Light 1 Part 1, JVK says. And let's see, Bernadian says, you hear other things coming out for 2.0 update for 7 Days to Die to there is a zombie shoot out bees and you have to wake them up. Yeah, but the way Pat plays new games, game is enough. People suggest him the game, or if he likes it, likes the game. Those are the two factors. Whack. Oh, whack, you mean? You hope the Empire business from Vice City Stories comes back in GTA 6. Let's see. It comes back in GTA 6 in some sort of way. Yeah, that'd be cool. I really like that game. I really miss Vice City Stories, and I really wish it wasn't just stuck on PS2. I really wish, because I do know you have to emulate and stuff, though. If I'm going to play the game, I might have to emulate the game, but yeah. Let's see. And then also, JK says, you can carry pro this in this veteran on World at War playthrough. Like you said, you've beaten it twice on veteran. You've had a lot of experience, and you know how to avoid the enemies and the grenades very well. All right. There's a video show me on PSN. Okay. Also, there's a stock market glitch in GTA 5 story mode you found recently, because when Trailer 2 dropped, you were going for a 100% on GTA 5 story mode, and you found the glitch. Interesting. Banzai, Japanese Imperial forces in World at War. Super horrifying. They're so brainwashed that they don't care about losing their lives, pretty much, yeah. As long as they hurt the US soldiers as well, yeah. Also, looks like the gym could be back in GTA 6, yep. Yo, if you show me a video, the video, well, I make a video about what Bernadian. If you join the military, you hope you get stationed in Okinawa, or any of the Midway islands. That'd be cool. Yeah. Make a video on the bees? I don't know, maybe. Brady, I don't know about that and stuff. My content is not really about 7 Days to Die and stuff. Like, maybe, sure, I've done some, like, what do you call that, like, streams, Random Game Thursday streams, but that's pretty much the most I do. I'm not even an expert at 7 Days to Die anyways. I don't have the time to entirely learn the game. That's the thing and stuff. That's why I don't play 7 Days to Die, really. Like, I used to play 7 Days to Die back in the day, though. Like, on my own time. In 2016, when the game first came out on PlayStation 4, that's when I used to play it back in time. So you go to Stripe says, like, the game looks so detailed. The characters are wearing AirPods. Like, that's crazy, yeah. And speaking of that, a lot of people have been actually speculating, will there be a music player on your phone in GTA 5? And you just put AirPods in and just listen to music while being on the on foot while walking in GTA 6. Like, that'd be awesome. Because in Watch Dogs 2, you can do that. You got Marcus Holloway in Watch Dogs 2. He's wearing like, always earbuds in his ears, and he also what do you call that? He also can listen to music on his phone. You just go on the music player in Watch Dogs 2. Recently, I actually went on Watch Dogs 2 recently to go run around on foot and stuff, listen to music in game and stuff on the phone. And I really do miss playing the Watch Dogs games on this channel and stuff. I mean, I might have to do some point, maybe a little blast from the past at times and stuff. You know, stream some Watch Dogs 2 and stream some Legion online sometimes with some friends or whatever, stuff like that, because, you know, got some chemistry with some of the friends that we, of course, made from playing Watch Dogs Legion online. Like, friend Rico, obviously, I that's how I met him, so for Watch Dogs Legion online. So yeah, playing Watch Dogs Legion online with friends and stuff is always, like, so fun and stuff, because the co-op in that game is so fun. And then also, I'd say Watch Dogs 2, I think, has the best alive Watch Dogs game out there, and I'm sure some of the stuff that you see in Watch Dogs 2 that's better than GTA 5 should probably be popping up in GTA 6's gameplay as well. Yes, and the customizable options look crazy. You can even customize Lucia's nails. Like, dude, the game is gonna break records. Yeah. Now, I do know that there's other games out there, of course, so you can customize nails and stuff for all female characters. But I'm sure GTA 6 is gonna probably take it even further. Maybe that's probably what they're gonna do with the all sorts of customization. I wonder if there's going to be a thing to where, like, because this is what I remembered. San Andreas also had a system to where, let's say if CJ wore the same clothes for too long, he walks by people on the street. Some people say he stinks, or they say he smells nice, or whatever, stuff like that and stuff. I actually wonder if in GTA 6, let's say if you don't change your clothes, or you don't make Jason or Lucia shower or anything like that, for good hygiene or anything like that. I wonder if the NPCs will notice your hygiene and be like, that's gross or something. Or let's say if you did not take care of their nail hygiene or something and stuff like that, or if they're dirty or whatever. I wonder if there's going to be details where you can see under their nails, like dirt under their nails, and wonder if like people can actually notice that. Imagine they say, your hands are disgusting. Like, imagine they say something like that. That would be pretty detailed. And I think that GTA 6 might possibly pull that off too, in terms of those details, because they always are really good with very small details when it comes to checking out a new Rockstar game. They always push it forward with newer details all the time that are like just so out of this world, I would say, for gaming. Let's see. And then Alberto says, can't wait to customize Jason into different clothes. Yeah, me too. I might try and see if I can make some outfits almost look like my Zombie Revolution clothing and stuff like that too. Probably give Jason a military Zombie Revolution merch-like look as well, because, you know, I'm really excited to see Jason's military skills actually come into play. You sent it on PSN. Yeah. Also, did I see the picture? Well, I'm not looking at PSN right now, Bernadian. See, Gold Stripe says, yeah, you hope I'm able to inspect the weapons in GTA 6. Okay, hope you're able to inspect the weapons in GTA 6, like how RDR2 did it. Yeah, I'm sure they probably will have that as well, too. I hope we can add our own, like, cool-looking decals or whatever we want on there. Okay, Bernadian. We need dual weapons in GTA 6, like dueling Uzis. Yeah. I hope we are able to duel two different types of guns if we wanted to. Let's say if we had a sawed-off shotgun in one hand, Uzi in the other. That's Max Payne does that, and Red Dead Redemption 2, of course, allows you to do that. We got an Uzi and a micro SMG at the same time. That'd be nice. Or imagine dueling two MP5s. Imagine that. Like, imagine if you could, like, imagine this too. What if it also depends on, because since that the gym is coming back into GTA 6 probably, and being able to make Jason or Lucia like really tough. Imagine if they made it to where, like, if you give them max strength, it says that you are now able to dual wield long arm weapons and stuff, slightly longer arm or something. So let's say if you made them at least strong enough, they can dual wield like longer submachine guns, because it's mostly submachine guns that look more like pistols and stuff. They're easier to dual wield. And so now, obviously, if you were to dual wield, let's say MP5 in one hand and MP5 in this hand. It's going to take a bit more strength and also stuff like that. And you probably are going to have to get used to the recoil and stuff too, because it's not just about the weight, it's about the recoil of both firing at the same time. You got to learn how to control that, and you got to have probably good controlling in your muscles and stuff. So I hope that, imagine if we could do something like that and stuff. We get strong enough, we could do wield like submachine guns, like an MP5, or what if we did an M16s? Imagine 2 M16s doing that. That'd be crazy. Be a little crazy and over the top, but that would be pretty cool though, being able to do that. Let's see. So Bernays says, "Oh, by the way, did I see the new episode of Walking Dead Dead City?" Yes, I did. I saw it. It was pretty good. Let's see. Golden Stripe also says, "Yeah, man, there is so much stuff you want to see in GTA 6, like nightclubs need to come back, and there should be a dancing mini game like in the Ballad of Gay Tony." Well, actually, in the trailer, it looks like that could be the case. There's plenty of times and stuff where it shows Jason and Lucia dancing and stuff. So it shows the one part, like you see Lucia wearing that golden dress a lot in the trailer, and it looks like it shows Lucia dancing with Jason. So I'm sure that we're probably going to see some sort of dancing mini game in the game like that. So, but it just looks a lot like it. The game it looks like it's going to be heavily party focused as well at times in terms of the vibes. So, yeah, they probably are. I wonder if Jason's gonna be like Nico, really experienced in the army, or if he's like Vic Vance, where he got kicked out. Maybe it might be a mix of both. You never know, right? It could be a mix of both. And I did make a short about Jason and the army and stuff too. Like, okay, so there's a lot of people and stuff who speculate and stuff that Jason's gonna be potentially another undercover cop. All that stuff I heard before. When I heard about that before, I was like, I don't think this should be the case for the game and stuff. Jason being an undercover cop, but in the trailer, in GTA 6 trailer 2. When Jason is talking to that one prison guard guy or whatever, he said, "I'm looking for Lucia Caminos," and then he says Jason Duval, and the guy says, "Have I seen you here?" and stuff, and then Jason says, "You might have." I know a lot of people are speculating that could potentially mean that maybe Jason's slightly undercover or whatever. Who knows? Jason, you never know, could be reassigned. So let's say if he was in the military, maybe he got kicked out or something, but Jason was also a valuable asset from the military. What if he had a lot of respect in the military, and there's something that might have framed him, and it might have gotten him in trouble, and then he got kicked out, similar to Vic Vance? And what if Jason was reassigned to some sort of like law enforcement agency or whatever, or something like that? That's what do you call that? Like, instead of going to jail and stuff for his crime or whatever, his framed crime or whatever that happened in the army, he gets reassigned to this law enforcement agency, and this law enforcement agency says, "You know what, we're going to put you undercover, make it kind of somewhat similar to also Sleeping Dogs at the same time too, to where Jason is Jason and Way." So Way is like, he's in with the triads and stuff in Sleeping Dogs. And then there's also, think about this too, you got Brian O'Connor from Fast and Furious as an undercover cop. So who knows? It could be a it could be that Jason is just kicked out completely, or he is in the an undercover law enforcement or whatever, something like that. Well, obviously the game made out and stuff, but that's a potential story. Potentially, it could happen in the story. You never know, but we'll see. Let's see. So a lot of people are referring him to Arthur Morgan. Alberto says, yeah, I can see that. I've seen a lot of pictures of that. He said, "Hope we see Jerry Kapowitz in GTA 6, major character in GTA 4." As the JVK says, "Bro, your Zombfected mug keeps getting delayed. Now it says tomorrow." Dang, really? Yeah, JBK, that happens. That actually happens sometimes with fourth wall and stuff. They will delay things sometimes. I wouldn't say it's not entirely fourth wall. I think it just depends on the deliveries as well, actually, because that does happen with me too. Like whenever I have my own products coming to me, there are times it does that as well. But yeah, it is worth the wait once you get the products from fourth wall, though. What else we got here? Golden Strike says, what GTA characters would I like to see potentially return in GTA 6? Maybe Luis. I think Luis would be awesome. I don't know if they will, because I don't know if the voice actor will ever come back. Because, knowing Rockstar, they don't like to recast voice actors. They tend to always be like, oh, if this character is not or this actor ain't returning, it's not going to happen. That's basically how they do it. But remember this as well too. There's a time with RDR2. Uncle is the voice actor for Uncle in Red Dead Redemption 2 is a different voice actor from Red Dead Redemption 1's Uncle. So yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2's Uncle is a lot more humorous, I've noticed, and then Red Dead Redemption 1's Uncle is a lot more. He seems to be more like serious, I would say. COD Zombies music goes hard while lifting. Yeah, listen to the 115. Yeah, really good. Abracadabra is also a really good one too. The Elena Siegman Call of Duty's Black Ops Zombies music is always just amazing. Oh yeah, I need to put on the Haran Sunset always looks the most beautiful. Here, in this filter. Beast 97, you think Uncle's original voice actor passed away and did return for Red Dead Redemption 2? That could be a factor, actually, as well. But welcome, Beast. How you doing, man? It's been my first Dying Light 2 Tuesday stream in, like, I don't know, like almost a month, man. I think Luis is more than likely to return than Nico, because the voice actor for Nico, Michael Hollick, is not good with Rockstar. Yeah, that's why one of the reasons to why I said that I only said Luis. My guess is because it makes sense for Luis to come back, probably though. So yeah, that'll be interesting. So there's a lot of speculation that some people think that Luis might be related to Lucia potentially. Who knows? I don't know about that. Odds are 50-50, I guess. But let's see. Yeah, Trevor most likely will not come back. I don't know about Michael coming back. I actually don't know about that either. I know Ned Luke would love to be in the game, though. He probably would love to make a cameo, but that's all up to Rockstar, I guess, too, right? So who knows? There's so much people asking and stuff about how there's all these other characters. Like, will we see them in GTA 6 and stuff? And I said that usually Rockstar tends to be a clean slate with their stories. They go for a full experience for one story and they finish that story and stuff. So GTA 4's story was a complete story in a way, that kind of stuff. They never really bring any of the story elements from GTA 4 to GTA 5. It's all its own new story. I'm sure GTA 6 is going to be the same thing, but we're probably going to see some connections with certain characters that we will see from 5, maybe perhaps 4 as well too. So yeah, I guess we'll see, right? Hey, Giltendi, welcome back. Yeah, by the way, you finished GTA 4. Now you're doing The Lost and Damned next when you get to it. All right, sounds good, man. I'm definitely going to play Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony on the channel as well, too. Yeah, you don't see Michael's character as any good reason to go to Vice City since he's a movie director, unless they're shooting in Vice City. Oh, yeah, now that would be amazing. Imagine if something like that actually, happened. Ned Luke ends up shooting his movie in Vice City. And then imagine some heist ends up happening in the middle of the set and stuff. Like, let's say if he was filming in the streets or something, Ned Luke and stuff, or not Ned Luke, I meant Michael DeSanta was filming a movie, and then all of a sudden Jason and Lucia and whatever, they all end up like involved in some sort of like heist and stuff, and it ends up interrupting like the movie set or something. Like, imagine something like that. I actually wonder what Michael DeSanta's reaction would be to an actual like heist and stuff, like interrupting like their movie set. Like, imagine something like that. That would be a crazy cameo for Michael DeSanta, definitely. And he'll definitely have gray hair by that time, for sure. Let's see, we also got we got here. JBK Hester says, You're looking forward to the Lost and Damned playthrough since I've never played it. After I finish it, I'm gonna be super mad about what happens to Protagonist 5. Well, actually, no, I'm actually not mad at all about it at all, to be honest, because, like, I gotta say, I do see where people are coming from and stuff. Because I've seen what happens to Johnny, of course. And I know who Johnny is, of course, ever since back then when I was playing GTA 4 and Ballad of Gay Tony. That's pretty much it. But I've seen gameplay plenty of times. I've seen some of the story, of course, too, for Lost and Damned. Just never personally played it in my hands. That's what I never did, but I can't wait to do it. I'm excited for it. I'm sure it's really good. I'm sure it's going to be really amazing when I get to finally play it and stuff. But yeah, when it happened to Johnny and GTA 5 and stuff, I was not disappointed and stuff, like or angry and stuff. Maybe I was like, yeah, that kind of sucks a little bit and stuff, but I never had a connection to Johnny and stuff all that much. He seemed like an interesting character. Now, if I did play Lost and Damned back then, and I actually had more of a connection to Johnny back then, way more while playing it, then sure, probably I think I might have probably been in the shoes of those people and stuff that were mad about Johnny getting killed by Trevor. So yeah, that's one of the reasons to why. So I'm going back on retrospective, basically telling you how I felt about it, pretty much. They say Yusuf Amir could definitely maybe come back in GTA 6 because in Ballad of Gay Tony, he flew to Vice City to drive exotic cars in Ballad. Yeah, I think that Yusuf Amir is definitely highly candidate for sure to come back in GTA 6, definitely, because his actual voice actor returned to GTA Online, so I'm sure we'll probably see him in there. So yeah, that'd be cool. How about the GTA 4 remastered rumor? You know, I am slightly kind of optimistic and want to believe it. I do know that the GTA 4 remastered rumor is seemingly starting to become a bit more reputable and stuff. But at the same time, though, I'm waiting for Rockstar to show it to us. I really do want to make a YouTube video on it, but at the same time, though, I'm gonna wait, and we'll see. Maybe I might make a short saying that we might get a GTA 6 remaster, but at the same time, though, not super hyped. Just waiting for Rockstar, of course, because basically what I did with the GTA 6 thing, I waited for Rockstar to drop trailer 2, and then that's when I finally started making more GTA content again. Because whenever there's a major silence about GTA, I don't make any content about GTA, really. That's actually what I do. Then we got here. So the JVK said, well, of course, you wouldn't be mad because you never played The Lost and Damned before. And then, let's see. JVK says, that's like you. When just watching Season 9 of The Walking Dead and not caring when Rick went away. Hey, Mobinator, how's it going? Smash that like, thank you. Oops. I don't want it. I did not mean to start that mission. That's good, Mob. Glad love the view of the game, yeah, for sure, man. Even TGG is talking about it, yeah. Yeah, the gaming gorilla from Australia. When GTA 4 comes to PS5, I'm guessing that it's gonna be like the Red Dead Redemption port that came in 2023. That's my guess. I don't know if it's gonna be a remaster. Probably just gonna get the same graphics, but maybe a slight better look in the lighting, maybe a little bit, and probably some 60 FPS on top of that. That's probably what's gonna happen. Let's see what we got here. Unlimited Limited. What did they add in the Dying Light 2 new patch? I forget, but I read it the other day, actually. But yeah. What do we got here? If that happens, what about the multiplayer, though? I know the multiplayer is probably not going to happen because Red Dead Redemption multiplayer was cut in the port anyways for Red Dead Redemption. Let's see, JBK says, also on Lost and Damned, it's important that you play at 60 FPS or lower because since it's a motorcycle DLC, you're going to be driving motorcycles mainly, and if you play above 60, it's going to be very hard to drive. Oh, okay. Well, who knows? Maybe if the GTA 4 remaster actually happens, or remaster or port or whatever, and if it's actually all episodes from Liberty City that actually are included, Who knows? I might possibly just do Ballad of Gay Tony and Last and Damned, possibly on the remaster version or port, whatever it is, on the console. Because I think I still got a bit to go for GTA 4 story. Actually, I still do. GTA 4 story is longer than 5's, and that's what I do like about it. That's what you're confused about too. If the remaster happens, it's actually going to be a remake, like let's see, like the Oblivion remaster, but still called remaster, or if it's just going to be a port of PC graphics. Yeah, who knows, man? I don't know if it will be a port of the PC graphics. That'll be cool if it is still. You know, I'll still be happy to play it and stuff. But at the same time, though, that's one of the reasons to why I don't want it. Like, I don't know if I want to make a video about the GTA 4 remaster thing, because I don't want to call it remaster and it just ends up being a port, right? I would be fine with the port and stuff, but I don't want to call it GTA 4 remaster. That's the thing, because it's probably just going to end up being a port, is my guess. That's why. Because I think GTA 4 Remaster also gets more views than just saying GTA 4 Port. If you're just saying GTA 4 Port, but if you type in GTA 4 Remaster, so many people are calling it probably more GTA 4 Remaster. It's because the algorithm picks up it's saying Remaster, and they want to use that more as clickbait. Even if these people probably are thinking that it might just be a port, they're still going to call it Remaster because they know that calling it Remaster is going to generate more views and stuff. So that's one of the reasons to why. That's why I'm going to wait and stuff a little bit more on something for more information on the game. If it's just a port to consoles, then you won't care because you don't really play on console much anymore, the JVK says. B says, you doubt they're going to remake GTA 4 from the ground up, especially for a small group working on it. Yeah, there's definitely no way. Yeah, older GTA games, Rockstar are not really interested in remakes and stuff all that much. Maybe little smallish, somewhat remaster-ish ports, I guess, stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, they're not really much of a remastering studio. They're not really all that much about remakes, like what other video game developers have been doing a lot these days. Like, for example, Capcom, for example, the Resident Evil remakes. Resident Evil is getting constantly so many remakes and stuff. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 1 has been remade, I think, a couple of times at least. That's actually the first Resident Evil game I ever played was the Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube. So yeah, Resident Evil is already into remakes over 20 years ago. But yeah, it would have been cool though if Rockstar was into remakes like that, because just imagine San Andreas being run like on a new like Rage engine. Like imagine like San Andreas as a remaster, or I mean not a remaster, San Andreas as a remake and stuff. That would have been sick. Yeah, Max Payne 3 was also mentioned too. I actually remember it just saying something about that too. Now, Max Payne 3 is a game I really always wanted to see on the modern console because I really miss Max Payne 3 a lot. Let's see, Golden Strike says, yes, as much as you love GTA 4, you don't think a remaster is going to happen. You mean it's on PC, and Rockstar are probably not going to bother porting it to PS5 because Rockstar don't care. Look at RDR2's multiplayer. Yep. Let's see. Max Payne remakes. Though, of course, Remedy is the main developer. Yes, Rockstar's publishing for Max Payne Remake, and they're developing. Remedy Entertainment is developing. Yeah, Remedy Entertainment made the Alan Wake game, which is a really fun game. Alan Wake 1 and 2. And the original Max Payne games as well. What's going to happen to the PC version of GTA 4 if it's real? JBK says. Isn't it Max Payne 1 and 2 that are getting remakes? Not 3. 3 doesn't need a remake. Yeah, definitely not, because it already looked good in the original version. But yeah, it's Max Payne 1 and 2 are actually being put into one game. I think it's just going to be called Max Payne, I believe. I think that's probably what they're just going to call it, Max Payne, because the remake of 1 and 2 are being just expanded into their own games. And that's one of the whole reasons to why I believe that the Max Payne remake is taking a really long time, because I do remember hearing about it back in 2022. Here we are in 2025. We still haven't even heard one thing about it, not even a trailer or anything like that. So I think that they're taking their time with this, and they're trying to make sure to see what works and stuff to make it as a really good remake. And they probably want to make sure they stay faithful to the source material in terms of the story, but maybe add slight bits of deviations, maybe a little bit, like how pretty much some remakes do that, of course, like for example Resident Evil 4 remake, for example, stuff like that, or even Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 remake, those like slight deviations and stuff. But for the most part, everything is based on its source material. I think that's what they're trying to do, because putting together Max Payne 1 and 2 together is a really long story all in one together, and bundling into one package, because that's what I do remember that's what they're going to be doing, is they're basically probably going to make it just be called Max Payne remake and stuff. The first part of the story is going to be the first major chapter of the story, and then the second part is basically going to be adapting the second game. That's my guess how they're probably going to do it and stuff like that. Let's see. The Beast says it's funny seeing PC people on Twitter getting rage baited about them having to wait another year or two for GTA 6 after its release. Yeah, and hey Stratos, how's it going? What else we got here? Wow, we got a lot of comments, like especially like long paragraphs right now too. We need a World at War remake. Yeah, I wish we could do that. Have that. Yeah, TGG made a video about the GTA 4 remaster. The rumors are the next COD game is going to be a BO2 remake, but it's not confirmed. Yeah. I might actually play BO2 for later this year for its anniversary as well too. I think it's definitely good. I think I definitely 100% should do a Black Ops 2 playthrough here in 2025 because it is the year that it needs to happen for sure. Yeah, you heard a rumor about GTA 4 remaster port. Yeah, we were talking about a lot of that earlier too. Stratos. That's what we were doing. Yep. Oh no. God dang it. Do I remember the PS3 game called Haze? Yeah, I remember it. It actually is that one game with the honey in it, right? And it's all yellow, and it has like these guys that wear these yellow mask things. Yeah, I remember that game. Rockstar, please don't mess it up with the GTA 4 remaster. I don't know if it's going to be a remaster. It might just be a port. You never know. Welcome back again, Smoke. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, there we go. Have every video game in the entire world. You want Call of Duty World at War to get a full remake from the ground up. Would literally pay so much money. Money, that game is the best World War II game of all time. I really wish Rockstar Games made their own World War II game. That would have been awesome. They should, to be honest. You know, Red Dead Redemption, man, like, I do love it and all and stuff. I do really love the Wild West time period and stuff, though. But Rockstar, what they should do is they should expand to doing other historical time periods as well. Like, I would love to see a game set in World War II, maybe a sequel of Red Dead that happens after the events of Red Dead Redemption 1. I have a World War I game or something. Having the same universe as Red Dead, maybe. I don't know, but that'd be so cool. I really want to see like other time periods that Rockstar can make in their video games. Yes, I know that, Stratos. Jack Marston might have fought in World War I and maybe even World War II. Yeah, who knows? Maybe he got drafted towards the end of World War I. You never know, because World War II. America got into World War I really late, 1917. America didn't want to get really involved in the First World War. It's really crazy to think that the new Mafia the Old Country game is actually being set more in the past than Red Dead Redemption 1, actually. Red Dead Redemption 1 is actually more set in the future than Mafia the Old Country. Mafia the Old Country is going to be set in 1905, and then the time skip after Arthur Morgan's death in Red Dead Redemption 2 is 1907, so that's like 2 years after Mafia the Old Country's timeline. So yeah, that's what's really cool about Mafia the Old Country. It's actually being set so close to Red Dead's timelines in a way. That's what I really love. Let's see. So Golden Straight says, also The Walking Dead Survival Instinct actually had the voice actors from the actual show in the game. Like Norman Reedus actually voices Daryl, unlike the Walking Dead Destinies. Yeah, I know the Survival Instincts is a mobile game that's been getting updates so much and stuff throughout the years. I actually used to play Survival Instinct. Wait a minute, no, not Survival Instinct. What's that? What's that one game? Dad dang it, man. No. I'm thinking of that mobile game that's, yeah, Survival Instinct. I do remember. That's 2013. Okay, so yeah, I was just thinking really fast for a moment. That's one of the reasons to why. I was thinking about the No Man's Land is that mobile game. Dang it. Yeah, Survival Instinct. Yeah, I know that game came out in 2013. That came out just hot off of the heels, just right after after season 3 had wrapped up. Yes, there we go. You don't like playing Call of Duty anymore. It makes your PS5 controller get stick drift. Stratos says the COD game is better on PC. Yes. Yes, Canada fought on Juno Beach during D-Day. Yes, JBK. Yeah, the stick drift sucks. Hey, Milana, how's it going? If you guys are all enjoying the stream, hit that like button as well. I'm good, Ghost Killer. Yeah, Joel Stripe says, yeah, Zom, you'd actually like to see me play The Walking Dead Survival Instinct to see my reaction of the game. I do have Survival Instinct, actually, for my PS3. I do. But man, it's like, the only way is I'm going to have to get an HDMI splitter eventually, you know, capture card, obviously, get that onto my PS3. I don't think Survival Instinct, I don't think is on even Steam, is it? I don't think so. Is there a way to fix stick drift? Sometimes, Stratos, I think if you turn off your controller for a really long time and stuff and never use it, sometimes the stick drift goes away when you use that controller again. That's what actually sometimes happens. But the best way is, of course, is maybe open up the controller and clean it out. That's actually, but you gotta be really good with tools, because what causes stick drift is actually a bunch of sweat turning into dirt and particles in between the, the controller and stuff inside the joysticks and stuff. Sweat and debris of just dirt and stuff. Because the thing is and stuff, when you're playing so much video games, especially when it comes to Call of Duty, any game that's going to give you extreme crazy adrenaline and all that kind of stuff, the sweat particles and dirt, whatever, stuff like that, it gets stuck in between inside here, and that's what causes stick drift to happen. That's actually what it is. Let's see. Yes, the part I pointed out is the left stick. Yeah, the left stick tends to always be the most sticks that get stick drift, because your thumb is actually putting the most pressure on that, because left stick always means move. That's basically what it is. I know this is for look around and stuff like that. This is mainly for looking, but a majority, like 100% of the time, stick drift comes from the left stick, because that's the most button you're pressing. That's what it is. And so Golden Stripe says, yeah, but do you think that Survival Instinct is better than Destiny? Some people are saying that when The Walking Dead Destinies came out. Yeah, I would say it is better, because the voice acting is actually better as well. That's what I'd say. Whereas the Walking Dead Destinies and stuff was just a straight up parody, honestly. Like straight up 100% parody. Like you can't even take it serious. It was so goofy. And that's one of the reasons to why I called it the Walking Dead parodies. When I played it, I don't think it should have been called Destiny. I think it's just been called parodies, like what I said. The game is literally a parody of itself. It's kind of like Scary Movie, honestly. Like that one movie that makes fun of horror movies and stuff. But honestly, Scary Movie does it way better than The Walking Dead Destinies. But yeah, since I'm a big The Walking Dead fan, I was like, you know what, we got to show off this game, and we got to basically tell everyone this game is honestly a parody, and just expect it as that and stuff. A really cringe parody. But there are times and stuff I did enjoy some of the combat, because at times the combat in that game slightly reminded me of a non-finished Dead Rising game, and that's what I enjoyed about it, I would say. COD Stick Drift, yeah, and also COD eating a lot of storage, and you don't like that, yeah. Gilteddy says, best game ever. What else we got here? Maybe caught up with chat, right? Hey man, you want to buy? You might buy Survival Instinct, and you might play it on your PS3 because you never played it. You also only seen videos, and the voice acting. Yeah, the voice acting sounds really good. They abandoned it out in the middle of the night. That's funny. Destiny is like that one persona who enjoyed the show. Oh, wait a minute. So that one person who enjoyed the show and decided to make a fan fiction, but turned it into a game. Yeah. Fan fiction. It's more of a fan fiction. What do you call that? A fan fiction goofiness, honestly. That's what it more is like. Fan fiction goofiness that's turned out to be really cheesy. Also, what's crazy is you can get the Walking Dead mobile game on PC. Yeah, the No Man's Land. Yep. Oh yeah, man. I need to have some water because it's really really warm again. Alright, so I'm going to read some chat while I have some water. Just having some water. What we got here? Yeah, it ain't Sunny D. What we got here? The Gorma mission in RDR2, where you blow up the ship and fight the Fusars. It kind of felt like Downfall from Call of Duty World at War in Berlin. Interesting. Yeah, I really missed the Gorma mission at times. I really loved that mission. It was so cool. I loved fighting the ship and stuff. That was so fun. Like using all the cannons. CH5 is freaking amazing. You don't know why people dislike it. What's CH5? Oh, chapter 5. Yeah, the Gorma chapter. I wonder if GTA 6 is going to have its own version of something like a chapter similar to Gorma or something. I wonder if something like that will happen. I wonder if I actually really wonder if Lucia, in GTA 6, I really wonder if her family got deported back to whatever Spanish country her family could be from. I wonder if Lucia is either Dominican or is she Cuban? I don't know, but if she's Dominican, then that could potentially lead to her potentially being related to Luis, or if she's Cuban, that'd be interesting as well. That'd be interesting if it is. Now, my guess is, let's say, for example, because since that Lucia had to grow up as kind of a criminal anyways and stuff, maybe Lucia's family's was maybe seeking sanctuary in Liberty City or something, because her family probably are immigrants, most definitely, and maybe what if Lucia's family got just sent back to like deported back to their own country. Now, let's say if it was Cuba, for example. Imagine if there was a mission where Lucia was in Cuba, or not mission, or like let's say if there was an entire chapter and stuff that was in Cuba, and then like you got this area like that you can roam around in that's in Cuba or something. Like imagine if we had something like that. So, and then there's probably going to be a time where we might go back to Liberty City as well too, potentially for a mission or a chapter or something. Let's see. We also got a lot more comments coming in. Yeah, Latina is Spanish basically. That's what it is, Milana. Latina is basically either a Cuban or Dominican. That's basically what that is. Latina is, or a Latino or Latina. So like if Mexicans, Cubans, Dominican, they're Spanish pretty much. Let's see. It would have been funny to see if Negan met Victor Strand. Like, you feel like Negan wouldn't kill him, but also want to kill him too. I'm sure those two would actually end up becoming some sort of like friends with each other if they were to work together or whatever, something like that. They probably would be at odds with each other at first, but knowing how capable they are in terms of their charisma and all that kind of stuff, they'd be like, probably something like, why do we remind each other of slightly something, whatever, something like that. Let's see, Jimmy K says, you understand disliking chapter 1 because it's slow and boring at times, but 5 is amazing and action-packed, and the lore with the Colonel Fusar is really interesting, yeah. And you got, you like chapter 5 more than than 3 in RDR2. Ah. Let's see what gritty and dark looks like still. Gritty plus dark. Your favorite 1800s game is RDR2. Your favorite 1900s game is Call of Duty World at War, and your favorite 2000s game is GTA 5. Thank you, Eternal. Also, Lucia could be Luis's distant sister, because in Ballad of Gaetoni, Luis gets an email from his sister saying their dad had another family and up and left them, but you're just saying wouldn't that be interestingly funny? Yeah. 23rd like, yeah, thanks, Eternal. But yeah, I think that would be really interesting, for sure, actually. Now, if they actually did do that in the story, and they actually made it Luis's, like, partly part of the system, like, connected to the family, that'd be amazing, man. But yeah, I really wonder if Lucia's family actually had to face deportation or something, getting deported. Just grabbed him out of thin air. Let's see, so... But if Luis met Jason, you don't think... if Luis met Jason, you don't think he would like him very much. Supporting from work, yeah, thanks. Let's see, so Golden Stretch says, also saw Pat said in one of his live stream, he doesn't think that he'll hit 2 million for another decade. Oh yeah, given that you know how hard it is to grow on YouTube, so yeah, it makes sense. Professional has been actually, I think, at 1 million subs, I think, since 2021, maybe I forget exactly what year, or 2022. I don't exactly remember, but yeah, I just don't think that. Yeah, it definitely will be really difficult to hit 2 million for sure, but who knows, man? Maybe his if he does some really good guides on GTA 6 and helps out millions of people, maybe it could be. But yeah, that's actually kind of good though. I guess that he is that he is that he's expecting it to only go like that because, you know, expecting unexpected, I guess. Sorry you've missed my GTA 4 stream. You caught it pretty bad. Rough time. Your dad now. You caught a bad cough from your dad now, and you're all pretty much. You're better now. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's see. So JVK says, "Zob, you need to work on your reading." Well, I have good reading. It's just it's just the problem is and stuff is this stand sucks. Honestly, I have to freaking like go in and stuff like this every time. Wait, what? I see. Yeah, YouTube is weird. You'll get to a lot of views and likes, but no comments. Yeah, because there some people just don't want to put comments and stuff. I just guess that's probably what it is. They have no. Some people are just antisocial sometimes. That's why they don't want to comment. That's why views and likes show up, I guess. Sometimes only. Sometimes. I'm a really good reader, JBK. I actually am and stuff. It might just be... It's because this is in the way. That's probably what it is. I have this one light and stuff, and I always have to, like... You know, it's kind of weird on my eyes when I try to zoom in and read, because I have to, you know... And most of the time I've been like pausing to read chat every time I read like long paragraphs. That's the thing. Yeah, you hate when people comment saying first on YouTube. Yeah, it's annoying. Let's see, which other... I'll use this. Have not used this gun in a long time. Let's see. JK says you could live in Japan for a few years and maybe move, maybe Germany and then maybe Italy. But of course, you're stationed where the Air Force needs you. But yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of Italy and stuff, speaking of Sicily and stuff as well too, because I was just thinking about all that kind of stuff. Because of Mafia the Old Country. Now, if you guys take a look at the Mafia the Old Country new gameplay trailer and stuff, they actually show in the background, there's like this kind of looking, it looks like there's this volcano kind of erupting. I wonder if that's gonna play a little bit into the story or something, like an erupting volcano, because you can actually see the volcano is actually like, I think it was like smoke coming up or something from the mountain or something. So yeah, it's definitely probably some sort of like volcano eruption, because there is a volcano in Sicily. And speaking of that, they're actually, I looked it up recently because I've been looking up a lot about volcanoes, because recently I watched this like TV show about volcano actually. It's called La Palma or something. It's actually part of Spain. La Palma, and so apparently there is I think erupting volcano right now actually in Sicily in real life at the moment. So that's pretty crazy to think about actually. So Eternal says you're gonna go to Japan soon. Your uncle lives in Kawasaki, I think. Yes, how you say it. Yeah. And then see, so Golden Stripe says yeah, but you think guide videos are the sweet spot for your channel, because your Dying Light 1 guide is the best performing video on your channel. That's good. Let's see, we got here. Yep, I think we're all caught up. You're done living in the US. You like this country a lot, but you want to experience other countries too. You hope you, let's see, you lived in Switzerland for a while, it's definitely not an experience you. Definitely expensive. Not expensive, you'll forget. It's not an experience you'll forget. Alright, there we go. That's what it is. Definitely not an experience you'll forget. He lives in Ireland, I think, again now. He used to live in Switzerland. Let's freaking it. Move this thing over there. You want to live in Japan and Germany and Italy and Spain and UK? So many countries you want to visit? Now, speaking of Spain and stuff, I'm really excited to see how they're gonna show Spain and The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon later this year. The Daryl Dixon Season 3 is going to Spain. Retro Ryan, hello there. Retro Ryan, how are you doing? Tour all around the countries for JBK. See which ones will be his favorite, yeah. That's good, you're doing good, man. Thank you so much, man. The thing is, you can't believe, the thing is, you can't just live in a country and have no income. Let's see, I have no income. That's why you want to join the U.S. military, because you have a U.S. job still, but still living in another country. Because then you won't have to. Let's see. Seen my post in Jay's Discord. Oh yeah, because yeah, I share a lot of the streams and stuff too into a lot of Discord servers and stuff. Let's see. Pay for all this stuff, and you gotta get immigration stuff to work in the community, but you have an American job, then you're good. Wait, what? Flex the bicep. Where, right here? Like here? Oh man. Alright, let's see. So, this is what it is. Let's see there. It's not really all that tough and stuff because I haven't lifted in a long time, but I can still lift a bunch of things though too really well. Like I haven't lifted weights though, but I can lift tables, I can lift chairs, and like heavy furniture. I'm talking, yes. Arms are actually big. I actually not expect you to say that. The shoulders? Oh, the shoulders. This is what the shoulders look like. There. That's what my shoulders look like. Yeah, it's just a t-shirt and stuff. The Zombfected t-shirt. It's way too hot to wear my long sleeve stuff. That's what it is. Way too hot now, honestly. Like, the weather and stuff is starting to get really hot here in southern Ontario, Canada, so... Yeah. Let's see. So you're saying this. Golden Strike says, you don't know why, but you're just thinking about Brecken's quote from Dying Light 1. What the F, Crane? I'm no leader. I'm a goddamn parkour instructor. Yeah. Yep. I remember that line like very well. One of what's it called? One of Brecken's like most memorable quotes for sure. Just like Rises, you come to us like a snake in the grass. Sucks we didn't see much of Brecken though. Wish we saw more of him. Yeah. Flex the tricep now. Wait, where's the tricep exactly again and stuff? I know the word and stuff, I just don't remember exactly which part is the tricep again. Because I haven't been much of a gym workout guy for a really long time. That's the thing. My exercise is mainly casual now. It's not really like workout exercise since when I was younger. That's what I used to do when I was in school. I used to do that a lot, actually, more. And back at a time, there was a time I did have gym membership and stuff. Back when I didn't have a lot of bills. The muscle behind your bicep, back of your arm. I'm surprised I don't know the muscle anatomy. Yeah, because I haven't studied it in a really long time. That's why. Wait a minute, it's a muscle in the back of the arm, like back here? Like over here, is that what you're saying? All right, one moment. Oop. Hello, Steels. All right, so JBK. So you want to see the tricep, I guess, right? So, like, back here. Okay. Why are my arms actually big? Oh my gosh, man. I'm actually shocked that you're saying this because, like, I actually never even thought of myself as, like, big or anything like that at all. For a non-lifter, that's actually crazy. That's probably because maybe I used to lift. Okay, the thing is, though, if you think that my arms are big and stuff, you're probably gonna think that my legs are pretty big because the thing is and stuff, I used to work my legs way more than my arms because I used to say I used to be in soccer as a kid. I used to be in martial arts as a kid doing a lot of kicking, and I also biked a lot throughout my years too. That's my main transportation. I never really drove at all in my life because I never had the money to get a license and buy a car and do all the, do all those, what do you call that? Insurance and all that stuff, car insurance. And so, yeah, so most of my life I've been biking pretty much everywhere and stuff. So yeah, it'll be really difficult for my, to show my legs, obviously. So yeah, you can only see my arms. Update, what do you mean, Steel? And so JBK says, bro, you already have crazy genetics. If you started lifting weights, if I started lifting weights again, I would actually have a really good physique. Of course, you've only seen my arms though. Well, JBK, I guess when it comes to the summertime, when I start going to these, doing these members only streams and stuff, since you're a member and stuff, so you're going to be able to see the members only streams, JBK. I actually don't think that you were able to ever see any of the members only streams because you went MIA for quite a while. So, during that point, but now you're not MIA, and you did say that you're not going to go MIA again. So, yeah, you're probably going to be able to see me more in vlogs and not just me streaming video games, and I do the members only streams, and so you'll probably be able to see me a lot better when I go on these trips and stuff. So me and Vincimo will probably be going out a lot, doing stuff in public, and going to the beach, going to, all that other kind of stuff. So you're going to be able to see me a lot better and stuff. Then yeah, you'd probably be able to judge that. Hey, Eternal. Yeah, woohoo. Yeah, Eternal. I do real life content in the summer. Yep, through members only. JBK, go to the membership tab on the channel and stuff. You'll be able to see the last year's members only streams. Stay fit, stay ripped. Eternal says. Why don't I do real life content besides the summer? Oh, because I don't really like the snow all that much. That's why. And not only that too, my phone dies like super fast in the winter time, so it's really difficult to actually do like members only stream stuff in the winter time. And I don't really, there's not really much, honestly, not very much to do in the winter for me. If you get visit Ontario, you're definitely gonna go hit the weights, and it'd be a lot of fun. Okay. That'd be cool. I really miss doing parkour actually in real life. I used to do parkour a lot too, JBK. Remember? I think I did tell you that and stuff, right? So when I was a kid, one of the reasons why I love parkour in video games so much is because I did parkour a lot as a kid. That's the thing. So I used to go to skate parks a lot, climb up things, jump over things a lot at the skate park, run up ramps, and you know, and these were actually like steep ramps. That's what it was. So I did a lot of like running and climbing. I also used to do like rock climbing quite a bit. Not like actual rock climbing. Like I'm talking about like the rock climbing inside like you know, like fake rock climbing. That's basically what I'm trying to talk about. And I've also I used to swim a lot too. So I used to climb up these things and then jump off and do the rock climbing. So Eternal says, same. You also got to make more parkour videos again. Yeah, Eternal. If you ever do that, I can make a compilation for you. I do a compilation of you doing all the parkour and give you 100% credit in there too if I make the edits. I really like parkour a lot, so that's why I think it's cool. And I could probably add some Dying Light 2's parkour music into it too. The music that you hear playing in this game. Of course. Yeah, wall climbing is awesome. The wall climbing and wall running too, pretty cool. Because you're defying gravity, literally. Maybe make dual parkour video. Yeah, if I can find a place to parkour at, I don't know. I've not found an area to parkour in a very long time. If there was a place that, I know that one place that you were at that one place and stuff. It looked all really fun to parkour at, and it looked like you were able to actually at least have soft landings. It's not like you're gonna be falling on concrete or anything like that. So that place looked like a safe place to practice parkour. That one place that you were at, Eternal. Yeah, woohoo! All right. There you go. And just letting you guys all know, I'm probably going to end up ending stream soon, guys. It's been a really fun stream. So if anyone wants to chat for the next couple minutes or anything like that, feel free to chat for a bit until I go, alright? It's been a fun hanging out community stream and stuff, community hangout streams. It's been quite some time since I've done a community hangout stream with Dying Light 2 Tuesday and stuff, so I really needed to do it, of course. The playthroughs and stuff are the streams where I've had to focus like so much, guys. That's what it is. And I'm trying to make sure I get Last of Us Part 2 finished, at least before the next 2 weeks is up. Because we got two episodes left of the Last of Us TV show, so yeah. 2 weeks should be enough to finish Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, the stream has been fun. Yeah, it's good. Thanks, Eternal. Need more of these streams, yeah. Yeah, it's just... Oh, I just been so busy and stuff as of late and stuff, too, outside of, like... just gaming in general too, and like I just wanted to get through like these playthroughs, and that's one of the reasons why you just saw playthroughs nonstop. And I didn't have time to like almost an entire month to do Dying Light 2 Tuesday. Like this is a series I do mainly weekly and stuff. But yeah, almost the last month things have been changed a little bit. But yeah, so next Tuesday I'll make sure to see if I can try and get back to doing this again. I might possibly start doing Dying Light 1. Hangout streams, Dying Light 1 Tuesday streams on the PC. So I might be able to like switch it up between Dying Light 2 and Dying Light 1 Tuesdays. I could possibly do that both. And not only that too, but my community hangout streams and stuff too are not just for me just playing Dying Light 2 all the time too, but like they're also for to hang out with friends in PlayStation Party as well, too. It's one of the reasons why you probably haven't seen me in a PlayStation Party for quite some time, since I haven't done one of these community hangout streams in quite some bit.
That's all you got?
But yeah, it's actually fun hanging out in parties and streaming too, time to time. Hanging out with the community. What do we got here? You turn 18 very soon. Yeah, next month, JBK it is, yeah. Let's see, so yeah, you're gonna have to get a passport within the next few months, so that'll be open for, it'll open up a lot more opportunities. Yeah. We miss your streams, but we know you're busy in real life and stuff. Yeah, I've been missing a lot of people's streams too, like myself, because so busy in real life, that's the thing. That's why. Am I gonna be in a party after stream? Are you in a party, Eternal? I don't know if you are or not. You're definitely visiting your first country this year because you've never been out of the U.S. Yeah. You gotta maybe visit Canada. Yeah, you can always visit Canada. Canada should be the first safest baby step of a country, I think, that you should visit. Because at least it's something, you know, like something you're used to, like America, and then take more bigger steps, and then go check out other foreign places. That's basically how one way for it to help work like that. Well, yeah, I've only been to the U.S. twice, and I've been to Cuba once, and I stayed in Canada all my life. I was gonna land on the bus. Dang it! It's for a nice landing, but I didn't. Well, anyways, guys, it's been really fun. So, if you all enjoyed the stream, make sure you smash that like button. And also, if you're a Dying Light fan, consider subscribing to the channel and ding that bell icon really hard so I can always stay within fast reach of your fingertips when new uploads arrive. Zombfecta Gaming 349 over and out.